Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 of Judgment here on the PlayStation 4. It's just now occurring to me that I think that Twitch might, or Streamlabs might be a little bit set wrong, so if it is not running properly, I hope folks will let me know. Yep, Tomioka, I don't think that we have anything further to do with her. Yeah, so we were headed in here. I am actually going to take a quick moment to check the phone and look at our main case file, because I want to make sure that we are up to date with what is happening today. Okay, yep, so just taking a quick look through. So we've been on the case of the second victim. The 3 people here in Kamurocho have had their eyes gouged out by a sharp implement, presumably one that is like an ice pick or something similar. The second victim is the person that we've been following up on the most commonly now, and that is Yasuo Kunimura, a deceased member of the Kyorei clan of Kansai. Following the killer's trial, Kunimura was found dead with both eyes missing. He was the second to be murdered this way. Based on the police investigation, Kunimura received service from Kanai-chan, from Kanban wife right before he was killed. And as of the last episode, we went to the... let's just go with brothel, where Kanai-chan worked, and we went to meet with her, but instead we got accosted by Hanamura, who kicked the crap out of Yagami. It's going to take me a second to remember everybody's name, and basically told him to back off and stop investigating, which is a pretty good sign that we are on the right track. Let me go back here. Yep, so we've got the autopsy report, and then this is what I just wanted to take a look at. So this just sort of gets us up to date on what we know so far. Just for a quick recap, refers to serial murders that occurred August through December of 2018. Considering all 3 victims belong to the Kyorei clan, it's assumed these crimes are related to their ongoing turf war with the Tojo clan. Yet there is another, far more gruesome commonality between them. All had their eyes gouged out by the time they were discovered. Then it goes through the victims, and this is our new information. Yasuo Kunimura, age 31, was found lifeless in the back alley off Takanche Street, having left Kanban wife 2 hours prior. Furthermore, a third incident occurred in December. That is Kume, and that is the crime that we got Hanamura off, knowing that he did not actually do the murder, but that he was involved in some way. And that, I think, brings us up to date. So we are now going to go right across the street here and stop in at Christini's.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a seat wherever you'd like.
Wasn't Hamura supposed to be here already? I'm mispronouncing his name. Ooh, a hangout spot. Huh? Hey, you can't just come in here. Ah, my bad. I've been scolded. I am not allowed to hang out in the back room with these fellows. Alright, let's have a seat. Quick note, we are expecting a very severe thunderstorm to roll through at some point, so if we suddenly cut off, if this episode gets oddly truncated, that would be a reason why. Hamura, I think I called him Hanamura before.
I didn't think you'd try to pull that. Running off and telling an adult. Like a fucking child.
Oh, I just thought that the guy who actually runs the show would want to be able to keep tabs on his captain.
He doesn't need to. So you keep your goddamn nose out of this shit. Understand? Or do I need to spell it out?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear. So, I guess we're done here.
We're not done until I say so. don't really work on you, do they, Talk? Well, I guess you always have been a fighter. None of us thought you'd last a day in law school. But you sure showed us. Went to night classes, passed the bar. You say you're done, but a guy with balls like you doesn't give up. You fought for your lawyer's badge, but trash with a badge is still trash. And it's about time to take you out. Ozaki. You should savor your last sight.
Let me go.
Just kidding.
Hey, man! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Your ass ready to die? Huh? Enough of this. You're dead!
This is some bullshit. You already went. Huh? It's only fair I take my turn.
Yagami, the thing about the getting kicked in the balls contest is that the guy who goes second is at a severe disadvantage. I don't know why I have so much green bar up there.
Mess you up.
This. My goal is ultimately to see that atomic elbow drop with every possible throwable object in the game. Oops. Oh, hey, it's fine. Hello to Mia. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Okay, Izaki, I'm not sure I'm going to do so well against this guy. Oh, and he's got friends. Oh god, I'm so hard trying to dodge. Oh, I can't attack that guy. Okay. Dodge. Block. Dodge, block. Okay. He does seem vulnerable to the hit you while I get up maneuver. Oh, that was not the right time to block. Oh! I'm getting elbow punched in the crotch. Oh, nuts. Okay. I wasn't expecting the follow-up attack. Okay, come on. Okay, hey, that could have gone a lot worse. Oh my gosh, Hiseo, thank you so much for the resubscription. I really appreciate that. Today sucked. Hello to Mark Quack as well.
Steady now, Kengo. Aim for the heart.
Yes, sir! If you're gonna shoot me, you better do it yourself.
Wait, how about the eyes? One bullet in each. Man the fuck up, Kengo!
Who the hell? No way.
We gotta go. This way!
Get them both! Let's go!
Do we get a runaway sequence as opposed to a chase sequence? Oh, I think we do. I guess technically I'm chasing him. Or at least in terms of like a gameplay mechanic.
Over here!
You don't give up, do you?
Oh.
Oh, shit.
The thing is, I think these are unrelated thugs. It's just a different group.
Damn it.
Oh, go to skateboard. Yes, yes, skateboarding sequence. Oh, it's such an ineffective way to get away. Oh, Michael J. Fox. Whoa! Ooh. Wait, what happened? Did I fail? I think I did fail. So here's a fun thing. My eyes are really watering for no reason. Oh, man.
You don't give up, do you?
Oh, I'm torn between pausing it so that I can see and destroying the... Oh. It's always super fun when this happens.
Damn it.
Did finally give up?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm breaking up the flow of this, but I need to go... So this happens from time to time. I don't know if it's the pressure change or what. I will be right back. Okay, I am so sorry for that. Imagine, if you will, if somebody just grabbed like a fistful of pollen and threw it square in your face, like chalk dust right in your face, except it doesn't happen. It's just that sudden, massive allergic reaction of like, I don't even know what's happening. We're back, and we're going to continue with this chase sequence. So sorry. Nope, that is not the way that I dodged, sir. And hello to Drienne, by the way. Sorry, it's been an action-packed few moments.
Out with it. Just who are you?
I'd appreciate it. Thank you first.
Why should I? After what you did to me this afternoon?
I gave your phone back, didn't I?
Then why even take it? What was the point of it?
I was trying to get away from a cop. Asshole just wouldn't get off my case. But when I saw you on the phone, I had the greatest idea.
Okay, go on.
Well, I guess the first step was taking your phone. I knew you'd end up following me after that. Then, seeing you and me running in the same direction, the cop would think you were my buddy. And while he took his sweet time arresting you, I was gonna escape. I have to say, never thought you'd actually get away from him too, though. Guess all's well that ends well, yeah?
And just now? Why'd you come save me?
Good question. Why did I do it? Beats me.
Interesting stuff.
Let's just say I wanted to apologize for stealing your phone. Lucky break, huh? You'd have got your brains blown out if it wasn't for me.
You're telling me? Guess I owe you.
In which case, we're even now.
Hey. Why are you so dead set on this burglary ring? There's gotta be something better.
What?
If you're looking for work, maybe you could join us instead.
And have the Yakuza out for my head? Fat chance.
Those guys from before were Matsugane family. But, the Kyorei's also looking for me.
You sure know how to sell it. But I don't think we can trust each other just yet. Yagami-san?
What'd you say? How do you know my name?
Mark, thank you so much for the cheer. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, that's the end of chapter 2. Wow. I was not expecting. Yeah, let's save it. Well, we're definitely not stopping the episode there. There's so much left to go. If I had known that was going to be the end of the episode, I would have done that at the end of last time. Okay, so hold on, previously.
Matsugane family captain Kyohei Hamura is connected to the mole. Confirming his suspicions, Yagami's progress is impeded. The entire city is under Hamura's surveillance, and it went deeper than he knew. Alone and out of options, Yagami receives a little support. But the night is still young.
I was talking with Mia earlier. I'm actually really glad that we wound up going with the American voice acting on this. The further that it goes, the more pleased I am with the quality of voice acting and how I feel very, very engaged with this story. I thought that it was going to ruin the tone somehow, but no, I've been fully on board. I would pick up the mask, Yagami.
And don't show your face again until you've got him. Search the whole fucking city if you have to. What, the kid in the mask? Find him too, dumbass! Ah!
Come on, Kaito-san. Pick up. You've gotta hide. Where is he?
Kaito-san better not be back at the office. That's the first place to look. So, this is an example of where I'm going to play along with the story. Instead of wandering around and eating and shopping and all that stuff, let's follow along with the story and hightail it back to... What is that? Every single time that chime gets me. Okay, so get in here. Sorry, sir, but I am in a hurry. I think it's Sleeping Dogs had a similar thing where there was like an apartment that your character would go back to and, you know, go up to the second floor. You see various people that also lived in the buildings chatting out front. I like those little details.
Yo, talk.
Long time no see, Yagami.
Higashi? Is that you?
Higashi from the Matsugane family. He and Kaito-san were close before Kaito got booted.
Said he's here on Captain's orders. They've been looking for you.
I know. Sounds like he really doesn't want our killer caught.
You're not giving up, are you?
With how much it's pissing Hamura off? I wouldn't dream of it.
Keep your nose out of this, asshole. It's your fault I'm here cleaning this shit up.
What? Something wrong? I thought you were all about being Hamura's lapdog.
I'm willing to do a few tricks for the treats he hands out. Hell, he's a better leader than you were. Kaito, Aniki.
You've got no business calling me that now.
I suppose not.
Then take your thugs and go, Higashi.
Fine. We can call it here for today. Looks like if I want to fight you, I'll have to be ready to kill you.
Looking forward to it.
We're done here. Come on.
Can I get anyone a drink on the way out? Seems like we're parting on fairly civil terms. My landlady makes, like,
Remember
awful
what I
food.
told you. Yagami here is a ticking time bomb. Get rid of him if you want to survive.
Damn, Higashi. You're finally looking like a real Yakuza these days.
Whatever, asshole.
Top, think you can tail Higashi real quick?
Huh?
If I'm being honest, I've been worried about him ever since I left the clan.
Yeah. He's changed a lot.
I couldn't tell you what he's been through, but it's pretty clear he's had it rough. It's like you said, he's changed a lot.
Alright, I'm on it.
Here, let me pay you. It's the least I can do.
You really think I want your money? Besides, how else am I gonna get more dirt on Hamura?
Also, do you want him tailed, or do you want to have, like, a little haggling session? I'll hang out while you cut me a check. It was a very fun stream, but Mia's saying, like, oh, she was hoping for another... Hold on a second. Lots of story here at the beginning.
Hello?
It's Kaito. I have a read on Higashi. Just turn right down Nakamichi Street. Alone.
Right on Nakamichi. Got it.
Thanks again.
I think Kaito's hot source for that was he looked out the window to see which way you went. Alright, so we're gonna play it cool for our tale. No, for the record, Mia, I was not looking forward to another of those sessions, and no, you're not gonna trick me into saying it. Oh, I already lost him. Where is he? Okay, there he is. And I cannot do any upgrades, right? Okay, because I'm pretty sure that we have points. I would like to spend the points. But now I've got eyes on him. Gonna hang out back here for a second. Sorry, lady. I am actually not watching where I'm going. Oh, I'll just step over this bike. And that's our first introduction to the step over bike animation. Yeah, no, I hope everybody else had a great Thursday. Mine was not great. But you know what? It's still fine.
What is it?
Hold on.
Got it. I'll be right there.
So this guy, the guy who plays this voice, he is in a million things, and I actually have no idea what his... Uh-oh. Oh, he's booking it. I have no idea what his name is, but once you hear his voice, you'll hear his voice everywhere. He's like the Cheerios bee. Is there any place to hide? You didn't see me. No, see, I'm just checking my phone. I'm not Yagami.
I thought I saw him, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not Yagami. He never checks his phone. Oh. We've never had a tailing suspect or a person to tail that went off on a quick jog. Ooh.
Aniki! Help me out here!
The fuck are you?
Oh, shit.
Get lost, pal.
He's out of our league, man.
Let's move.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
He watches out for his boys. He's not all bad. Yeah. He protects the criminals that are criminals on his behalf. I am not losing him. He's right on the other side of that post. Adrian is saying that that they're sorry that it's been a bad day. Yeah, it's just you know, everybody has days. It's like, man, today was just sort of a drag. But then you look on Twitter and you look at other people like Levi Delvine, who's like also sort of in the Twitch crew.
Watch it. I'm so sorry.
And he's trying to like adjust to working at a job where his dad used to work there, and maybe still does. No, used to work there, I believe, and is like super highly respected. And he's sort of like trying to live up to that. Like that's a lot of pressure too. Probably more than what I'm dealing with. What I'm dealing with is just, kind of irritating. Also, it's almost the weekend, so we have a lot to look forward to. Division Force will be this weekend. Frightening Fridays will be tomorrow. So I'm not actually supposed to go into the store, though. He's going to see me for sure. He's right there. You can't lose him. So I do need some place to sort of like hang out when he comes out. Ah, here we go. They'll never notice that bike I just kicked over. They should do a game like this, except it would be set in New Mexico, and you would play as Mike from Breaking Bad. And when you went to tail someone, the stakeout operations would last for 19 hours, and it would just be you listening to a ball game. And then in the last 5 minutes of the game, something so awesome would happen that it would make the whole journey worth it. He's not trying to shake tails. He's just trying to check out that lady that just walked by. All right. We're going to spook her, too. Yeah. See, there's no way to, like, brush gently past someone. It's only sort of barrel through traffic. Like you're Donkey Kong or something. Ooh. He went someplace with lips.
This is Kaito.
Higashi went into an arcade on Park Boulevard. Ring any bells?
An arcade?
Yeah. Looks like it's called Charles.
Oh, that. I used to manage the place. Guess the family has him running it now.
A Yakuza arcade? Well, they have a casino in the back or something?
Nah, we just used it for deals every so often. It's pretty much a regular shop. You know, for kids.
Okay. I'll see what I can find.
Hey, just a sec.
What?
It's, pretty tight in there. You're gonna need to be covert if you don't want him spotting you.
Right. I'll change real quick. Got it.
Now, as I recall, we don't need to go find a place to change. We just do it, which is... putting on that hat will really make the difference. So the work clothes don't really work out, and they might kick me out with the dirty clothes. But that makes a lot more sense in the work clothes. All right, so we're going to try to wear a disguise. Well, that also says people on the street won't work. You know what? We're coming here after work. That's how we're going to play it. Because I think dirty clothes will actually just draw more attention. I hope I wasn't supposed to have, like, an additional disguise by this point. A capsule machine. That takes me back. Decor Ocean, Season 1. Series 1. 1,300. 300. I don't know why I'm so bad. 300 yen a spin. Should I buy one? Yes. We're trying to blend in. Got a blowfish. So, it just sells sea creatures, like little plastic dolls of sea creatures. There is no age at which I thought these were cool. Oh, okay, no, Megalodon, I take it back. They are cool. I think we've gotten as much as we're going to get out of that capsule machine, unless it's also got a Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, real slick, Yagami.
Hey, the machine ate my coin.
Pipe down, brat. Can't you see I'm busy here?
Yeah, but...
I said beat it, kid.
Sorry about that, kid. Here, go have some fun.
Whoa, really? Thanks, mister.
They're not going to let me in back, but I guess I have to try. Hey, I'm here to repair the...
What do you think you're doing, huh? Off limits.
Should I just press X? Should I just press X and try to enter? I'm gonna press X. What's he gonna do about
I said
it?
stay out, asshole.
Oh, he's gonna yell at me. Oh, really? We have to pound this guy in order to get in there. Well, unfortunately, he didn't count on my bench abilities. I'm not even aiming at him anymore. There's what I think about your arcade. Oh, you're gonna have so much to explain to your boss? Oh my god. Oh, check that out. Hold on, I want to smash up the capture machines. Alright, now we'll finish it off with a nice... Now it's not an arcade, now it's just a slum.
Higashi-san, this guy's crazy.
Was there a better way to do this? I'm gonna feel really bad if there was a...
You followed me, asshole? Wait, what the hell are you wearing?
Let's not worry about that now.
So, what do you want?
Kaito-san's worried about you, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Far as he can tell, you're nothing like you were in the old days.
Why the fuck would I be? And who the fuck cares? This is how the Yakuza roll.
Right. Except it's all a big act, isn't it?
Huh?
I saw you give that kid some cash, you big softy. Deep down, you're the same old Higashi. The one who used to look up to Kaito-san.
You sure about that, asshole?
Look, I don't want to fight you. I can turn and walk away if you want.
Coward. Same old story.
How long has it been since we've seen each other? A year now? It was the day Kaito-san got expelled. You were... pretty upset by it.
So we do not have clarity yet on what got Kaito-san kicked out of the family. This should be new information.
A thief going after Yakuza cash. Couldn't imagine anyone's that dumb. But they did it. All under Kaito-san's watch. The family lost 100 mil that day. But there was nothing Kaito-san could do with a gun shoved in his face.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Making sure there's some accountability around here, boss. As if that'll suddenly make things right. How exactly does this get our money back? Well, it won't, but it's a start. It's important to set an example.
100 mil, huh? Sounds like that's one expensive finger.
Talk. Why are you here? We were outside having a chat. The hell do you think you're doing?
That pinky's big money. Thought I'd get a good long look before it's gone forever.
Shut it! Huh. Pretty pathetic, isn't it?
But Hamura, the damage was 100 million. You really think one pinky can cover that?
Huh. There's gonna be a whole lot more coming his way.
More than this? What more can you do?
Good question. Kaito-san. You're out for good.
There's no way. Kaito Aniki is...
Boss, you're okay with this?
Begging him won't get you out of this. You see, boss? It's gotta be done. You know it's only fair. You should know. I already informed the main family of this. Did you know? You were awfully efficient about that. Thank you very much.
Matsugane-san, you really gonna go through with this?
It's done, Tak. Kaito's out.
From this point forward? Are you sure about that?
I'm certain.
Good news, Kaito-san. You get to keep your pinky.
Huh? You don't get to decide that!
Yakuza cut off their fingers to show accountability for the things they do. A civilian, like Kaito-san, has no reason to do that.
The fuck do you think you are?
With all due respect, your own boss just said Kaito's not Yakuza anymore. Captain.
Back off. I'll do what I've gotta.
Kaito-san.
This is how it's gonna have to be. I'm not afraid. I'm Yakuza, damn it!
Wait! Kaito! You're not Matsugane family or Yakuza anymore. You hear? I don't need your pinky, so just go.
Boss.
So I guess the answer is, Kaito didn't do anything. He just happened to be on duty when somebody had an armed robbery.
Up. The boss brought you in to save Kaito Aniki. But it was too late. He was gonna get expelled no matter what. Even so, you gave him the best defense a man could ask for.
Yeah, and Hamura's had his eye on me ever since. You know, you're doing pretty well for yourself, Higashi. Looks like you're moving up the ranks. I heard this used to be Kaito-san's arcade.
Hell do you know?
Guess I touched a nerve.
Hamura practically controls the Matsugane family now. With Kaito Aniki gone, Matsugane-san's command has slowly slipped away. This would have never happened if he'd stayed.
Couldn't you have done something? You just sat and watched while he took control.
Easy for you to say. I couldn't have done shit.
Maybe not. By the way, whatever happened to the family's 100 mil?
Huh?
Did they ever get the money back? Or find the thief?
Fuck off. It's none of your business.
True.
Kaito-san's probably waiting for me back at the office. New info's been added. Let's just take a quick look to see what it is. Let's see. Oh, are we going to look into the 100 million? Is that what's happening here? So Kaito was the victim. He was in charge of looking after the Matsugani family office when an armed robber broke in and stole 100 million yen from the safe. Kaito was held responsible for his failure to stop the robber and was promptly expelled from the Yakuza. Ever since then, he's been working as an investigator at the agency. The armed robber is the suspect. Okay, this is a super cold case, but I'm on board. Consolidated control. Mitsugu Matsugani, the patriarch, is considered a father figure to both him, being Yagami, and Kaito. However, he was unable to protect Kaito from expulsion after 100 million yen was stolen from the family office under his watch. And then finally, Higashi was present but not involved. The suspect worked alone. At the time, Kaito was the only member on office duty due to a staff shortage. As such, Hamura held him personally responsible for the loss and promptly expelled him from the organization. So it feels a lot like it was a setup by Hamura, doesn't it? Oh, we have a side quest, apparently, right here. Hello to Mormaru. Hold on, No, that was a toupee, Yagami. Wait, which way do I go? This way. What is this? That's mine! Oh. Wait! Our brand new side case. Oh. Not now.
Excuse me.
Hey, you okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. But more importantly, my hat. That's what we're going with, huh? Hat? That was most certainly a wig. I'm sorry, but you have to go after it, please. Say what? It's an emergency. I don't know what I'd do without it. I'll pay you. Come on, help a brother out. Fine. Do we get a chase sequence for the wig? We do!
Wait a sec.
Oh, Yagami versus the wind. So, Drienne was talking about the sexual harassment and sort of toxic work culture stories that have come out about Ubisoft. And I have complicated feelings about that, but the shortest version would be if Drienne already owns the Tomb Raider games, like there's no money changing hands, the purchase has been already made, then I would personally feel like they could feel pretty comfortable with doing the streams because... Hold on a second. Capture. I feel like at that point you're just respecting and showcasing the work of the everyday people that created the game as opposed to the upper management that fostered that culture. If it was a question of do I purchase those games, an act that would disproportionately benefit the higher ups of the company, that I can certainly say, yeah, that's that seems like a more clear-cut decision. But you know, you could go either way on it. It's just one way to think about it. Okay, so Yagami finally got it. I would hold it from the edges myself. Sorry, it's a really fast hat. That was pretty crazy, man. Here. Thank you. Here we are. Aren't you gonna wear it? Nah, I can't put it on when anyone's watching. Which brings me to my next point. Do I look familiar to you? Now that you mention it, I do feel like I recognize you. I guess you'll find out when you turn on your TV. You mind letting me explain real quick? Do you mind paying me real quick? Okay, no one's looking, right? Not that I can tell. All right, here goes. That wind was rather mischievous, eh? I feel downright teased. Perhaps my old friend, the wind, got jealous of how much sunlight I've been taking in lately. What a cad. Why is he suddenly acting like a different person? Oh, what a heel I've been. I should introduce myself. I'm Toya Takunaga, the idol.
Huh?
What? You're an idol? For who? Oh, you don't know me? Here, I was thinking I was famous. If rumors are to be believed, Toya Takunaga is the fire behind a certain subset of every woman's desire. Oh, so I see. So, who might you be? You've got a mean spirit. I'm Yagami. I run a private eye business in Kamurocho. I have a low tolerance for dipshits. Well, I do apologize for taking you into such a place as this, Yagami-san. My face is such a well-known commodity, I can't let people see me like this. I guess that's understandable. But I do have a favor to ask. Can you keep the hat a secret? Toya Takunaga is a singing and dancing idol with silky smooth hair that flits about in the breeze. If people were to find out my silky locks were just a hat, it's fine. Your secret is safe with me. Thanks for your cooperation, man. This is a token of my gratitude, not hush money or anything. Anyway, I'm due for a taping right now. We shall meet again through the magic of TV. He came in like a gale and left like a breeze. Let me get 1 second to just look in on chat. Drian's saying that they own some of them, but will likely wait to stream them to see if they make any improvements at the company. They have a hard time with even drawing attention to their games with the stuff they have been doing. And that's... It's a challenging thing to know where to... not draw the line, but like... A lot of the nasty stuff that's happened at Ubisoft and other companies is a direct result of upper management and the tone set there. The rank and file employees, the people who are operating under crunch, for example, and working 70, 80-hour weeks for no additional pay, no additional benefits. I mean, those are the people that are the most likely to suffer if a company is... encounters financial hardship due to the malfeasance of their upper management. But at the same time, if you don't take a stand and boycott those companies and say, no, we will not support these business practices, then they just get away with it, and there's no penalty for it whatsoever. So it ultimately has to fall to each person to say, how successful they can be at separating the author from the company from the work of the author. Oh God. Christ. Okay, no, we do have there's a new case here. Oh, I bet it's this performer. Oh no, we cannot allow this. So, sorry, I have to talk through this lovely singing because otherwise it is a guarantee that we're gonna get nailed. I cannot skip this either. Oh, under any other circumstances, I would shut the hell up. But for anybody who's confused about what's happening right now, music, particularly with lyrics, will get you muted or in some cases in a lot of trouble on Twitch. So, unfortunately, I have to chatter right over this person singing, and that's a bummer because I would really prefer to listen to it.
I'm Sana Mihama, and that was my song, Amidst the Dream. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so her voice line had nothing to do at all with what was on the code there, the subtitle. Woo, Sana-chan! Amazing as always, Sana-chan. Yeah, it's like I could feel your thoughts emanating into the deepest parts of my soul. Nothing brightens up my day like a sweet serenade from Sana-chan, said thuggish fan. Oda-san, Kitamura-san, I can't pronounce that last one. Thank you all so much. Oh yeah, I don't remember this guy. Will be purchasing your CD too, because CDs still exist. Me too, I'll take 2. Then I'll take 3.
Thank you so much.
You have no idea how much I appreciate this. Thank you, everyone. She's got a whole CD out, huh? How do you do, fellow kids?
Oh!
You were listening too? Thanks, newcomer. Should I buy her CD for 1,500 yen? Yeah, I've got 250,000 that we've saved up, so please. Can I get one as well?
Happy to hear it.
I'm glad you liked it that much. I'll just put this onto my vinyl record player back at the office.
Thank you so much, Yagami-san.
I'll be here singing my heart out. Hope to see you around. I don't understand what the case is yet. Talk to Sana again. So we probably have to wait until we find her later in the world because she is back to performing. And Yagami is back to being somewhat wounded. So we could use a medikit for sure. But let's just take a quick look because we probably stopped by the doctor's office. We did make friends with him. Let's go to Cade Sonata here. I think this was the woman who was having trouble with the English phrases.
Yagami-san.
Oh, I have another question. You're probably wondering what kind of English I've been studying in the first place. Nah, you're fine. Hit me with your question. Okay, there was this customer who ordered something for takeout. What's that supposed to mean? They wanted the food to go. They wanted to take your life. Okay, they wanted the food to go. It's another way of saying take it to go. Oh, so that's why they were looking at me all weird. I bought their order out as usual without packing anything up. Now I feel kind of bad. Well, now you know something new. I'm sure you won't make the same mistake twice. You've got such a good perspective on things. I try. All right, and then we're actually going to buy a little snack at least. Not much. Little espresso. The cheesecake's a bit much, isn't it? You know what? It's fine. Drienne is saying that their stance on it, the developers are not the scoundrels. The developers that are not scoundrels should not be working under those conditions either, regardless of if they are present victims or not. Yes, it'll hurt them to support the game. It'll hurt them to not support the game they worked on, but they can't, Drienne can't support them in good conscience knowing that others will continue to suffer for it. It's healthier in the long run for everyone to do what I can to make sure it doesn't continue. Which, you know, is an important way to look at it. Because again, there has to be some kind of accountability, and unfortunately, as we've seen in like every sector of society, you sort of can cross a certain threshold of power and influence, and then like just nothing matters anymore. There's no consequence for anything that you do. You just sort of like skate on everything all the time. So where is his office from where we are? And the reason I'm asking is because... Oh, is this the office? It is. Okay, good. Because I wanted to check the side cases back there. He's got a little bulletin board where side cases get put up. But the thing about, like, game companies, and this is something that I struggle with as a fan of video games, is that it is incredibly difficult to find an example of a company that isn't, in one way or another, doing awful things to their staff. It's just the way the game companies are run, so it's tough. And hello to Bron as my dad. Okay, I don't remember this guy's voice, but, oh, Yagami-san, you're right on time. And you're Furuyu-san from the Weddy Kitchen, right? Yes, I wanted to thank you for your participation earlier. So I submitted your idea to corporate, and they were so impressed they greenlit it right away. Wow, they're really going through with it. Yes, except for one problem. They can't decide which store to work with. After all, we're basically asking our rivals to cooperate with us. Not many stores are open to that idea. Yeah, I can't imagine it'd be easy. What to do? Maybe I should be on the lookout for the kind of restaurant he needs. That should help him out plenty. Well, so he runs Weddy Kitchen, which is a... So the only thing that would make sense, maybe, is... Remember, what's it called? Like, Ronald Johnson's or whatever it's called. The other place. King Burger. I don't remember what it's called, but they were also looking to maybe do, like, a little team-up with another restaurant. So it seems like that might be one opportunity. It might even be this guy. What's the place name of this place? Wild Jackson. Oh, Yagami-san, it's you. How's business these days, Inose-san? Not bad, but it could be better. I'm having trouble thinking up new ideas for our upcoming special. It pains me to admit it, but there's not a lot you can do with a chicken patty. Weddy Kitchen, on the other hand... Ah, that's right. Weddy Kitchen gives you pretty stiff competition, don't they? Yes, particularly the one on West Tahay Boulevard. They've been our main competitor for many years. Give in to pessimism. Oh, that's the selection I make every day. We're going to try something new for a change. Try being optimistic.
Excuse me.
In that case, I know something that might interest you. The marketing supervisor for Weddy Kitchen was actually looking to do a collaboration. You mean he wants to collaborate with another fast food chain? The absolute madman! Well, he was organizing a new promotional campaign and his idea got selected, so maybe he's not so mad after all. However, he went all in on the promotion thinking he could find a partner on the fly. And if you're having trouble coming up with ideas, then this might be a good fit for you. Maybe you two will end up making something big. ... Inose-san? You know, I could see this working. Yes! What a novel idea! Weddy Kitchen really knows their stuff. Well, I was the one who thought of it. I have a feeling this is going to be a winner. I'll go ask permission from corporate and contact Weddy Kitchen right away. Then be sure to ask for Furuya. He's the guy in charge over there. Furuya, got it. Thanks so much. All right, we are making almost friends left and right. Hold on, I missed something to which Chivalry replied, public castration. Was that an idea on how to improve business? Because that would work. okay. Oh, okay. Chivalry was talking about the behavior of the folks in the gaming industry. The thing is, like, I'd like to say that they should just be removed, but then they just go get other multi-million-dollar jobs. Like, there needs to be prosecutions for it. There needs to be a personal penalty for the consequences of your personal decisions. And the way that things are set up, all of the responsibility for cultural events and the environment at a company simply becomes a function of the company, and individuals are rarely, if ever, named and shamed in the way that they need to be in order to like tamp that down as a style of doing business. I am a big believer, I will say it here and I will say it a lot, the game industry needs to unionize. The people who make games need to understand that gamers are going to support them and participate in boycotts in the event that companies are mistreating their employees, whether it's sexual harassment, whether it's unconscionable working hours, working people to the point of stress casualties. Jim Sterling is not an individual with whom I agree on every topic, but he has series of videos detailing the working conditions of some of these companies. Speaking of jobs, Yagami is asking how are the jobs looking. Well, the jobs are looking like question marks, so we don't have anything else to do right now. We will talk to Kaito.
Yo, how'd it go?
Fine. I ended up going in that arcade. Talked to Higashi.
He caught you, huh?
Nah, I just wanted to have a chat.
Anything come of it?
First off, Matsugani-san's completely lost control of Hamura. Apparently, Higashi has no choice now but to follow his captain's orders.
Fucked up.
When we talked, though, it felt like I was talking to the same old Higashi.
Didn't look same old to me.
Oh dear, I stopped to get a drink. If Higashi's really changed, I bet it all started after the break-in that got Kaito-san kicked out. I wonder what came of all that. Well, we were most recently talking about Higashi, so let's focus on that.
Kaito-san, how long's it been since you saw Higashi?
Today was the first time since getting the boot. Hamura would have been all over him if we kept in touch. I didn't want to weigh him down, you know?
Gotcha.
So Brown is asking on the topic of conversation, is Ubisoft one of those abusive companies? Yes, and Drienne has been, I think, providing some links to look up some of the recent revelations of what's been happening over at Ubisoft. Some of those links are over in Mia's Discord.
You know, a year ago, when you got expelled from the family?
Uh-huh.
It was because someone stole 100 mil from the safe, right?
Yeah, what about it?
What ended up happening with that? Did you ever hear anything?
Apparently, Higashi got it all back. At least, according to Ayabe.
Higashi did? But how?
Not a clue. I would have had to fork up another 200 grand for more info. I didn't have the cash, so I dropped it. Haven't brought it up since.
Sounds like Ayabe has a lot to tell us.
It'll cost you. Bet you can find him at Tender around now.
I wonder what Hamura will do next.
He'll be back here soon enough. It's just a matter of time. Wouldn't even be surprised if he tried to off us.
You think we pissed him off that much?
Well, he doesn't want us catching the mole, that's for sure. Other than that, I think he just hates our guts.
Damn. Even though we're the reason he's a free man?
Guess we just can't catch a break.
Yagami, did you get kicked really hard in the skull? What, you do remember the point at which he had his henchman pull a gun on you and was encouraging him to shoot you in both eyes, right? All right, so it seems odd, but I'm going to check the message board again since we just advanced the main story and we have nothing new. Haseo was asking what he'd come back into. The current topic of conversation is
You heading to tender? Whatever info Ayabe's got is going to cost you, you know.
I hope I have enough then. I'll figure something out if not.
I do have enough. At least if it is the 200K that has been advertised. The general topic has been the toxic work conditions at a lot of game companies, and all I can say, and I've used Before the Storm as being an example of this. In the event that a game company unionizes and the people that work there go on strike and there is going to be a boycott on that particular company or that particular product, all I can say is that I will be an active participant. I will be drawing attention to that. I will be talking about it here on stream. I will absolutely boycott that company and encourage others to do so with as much force as my voice will carry, because I feel like the game industry needs to be widely overhauled to the benefit of the people that make the games, not for the benefit of the people who basically finance the projects and then sit back and wait for
Welcome back, Doc.
success to occur.
So, rumor has it you've been serving drinks to a dirty cop?
In my bar? I take offense to that.
Ayabe here yet?
He said he's heading over. Before that, though, Doc, I've got a little job I'd like you to handle, if you would.
A job, huh?
Only the best detective in Kamurocho can handle this case.
Oh yeah? Well then how can I refuse?
Masuda always has had a way with words.
Ah, you're blushing. I mean it, though.
Then clue me in.
Would if I could. I never actually asked. The client's a regular of mine, though, so you don't need to worry.
Job request. I heard the Yagami Detective Agency is the best detective agency in Kamurocho from the Master of Tender. Come to Hills Garden on Park Boulevard. You know what? If Anonymous wants to pay me 50,000 yen, I will accept the case.
Anyway, you'll need to head over to a place called Hills Garden on Park Boulevard.
Right now?
Right now. And I'll let you know when Ayabe-san comes in. Come on, detective. It's not like you to turn down a paying job.
Huh. You got me there.
So I do have something to say about Techland, but we are going to have a conversation with this bar patron. Oh, it's Sana-chan. Hey, haven't we met before? Huh? You're the girl singing out in front of the theater square. There's a girl singing out in front of the theater square, right?
Okay.
Yes, my name is Sana Mihama. You bought my CD, didn't you? Yep. I'm surprised you remember me. Of course I do. You might not realize it, but buying my CD is like sowing a seed of hope for my career.
Hey.
Mind telling me your name, stranger?
It's me.
I really like it when the voice clip kicks in randomly. It's just like, it's me. I'm Yagami. I work as a detective around here.
Huh?
Wow, you're actually a detective? I've only seen those in the movies.
Hey.
So, you listened to my song. Did you like it? I did. Well, we could go with either of these. So, here's the thing though, I was not paying attention to the lyrics, and if I compliment them, she might ask what was my favorite part. Instead, we're going to say that she had a good voice, which I assume is true. I wasn't able to listen to it because I had to keep talking through the whole thing. There's just something about your music. I can't quite put my finger on it, but the way you sing is incredible. You really think so? Yep. Pulled me right in from the start.
Happy to hear it.
Wow, that means a lot to me, Yagami-san. By the way, you're not here to drink, are you? Not to presume, but you look a little young.
No.
No! I'm just here to sing, and yes, I've got another year before I can drink. Basically, what's happened was, the owner listened to a couple of my songs and ended up asking if I could perform. Guess he really likes your music. That's always good news. Hey, would you mind singing something for me?
got it.
In fact, I'd love to. Oh no. I'm gonna have to jabber through the whole thing. So on the topic of Techland, since there's no better time to have this conversation, my understanding is that sections of, I believe Techland is the company that is working on Dying Light 2, and on the topic of that game, a whole bunch of stuff had to be pulled out.
Thank you so much!
That had done by Chris Avallone or Avallone because of specific allegations against him, which I do not know well enough to attempt to repeat here. Anyway, Sana says, Yagami-san, I'm glad I got to talk with you today. I'm still doing my street gig, so stop by during the day if you ever want to hear more. I'm going to turn away awkwardly now and then vanish off the street like Batman. Okay, Hills Garden on Park Boulevard. On the side. Wait. We can go listen to her music again. Yeah. You know what? If we're gonna get dinged on, let's try to cram all of the copyright infringing music into a single episode. So hopefully this entire section will be muted. All of it.
This again.
I just murdered your friend. Oh, scissor kick, I missed.
And stay down.
Oh, okay, we're getting reminders that we can upgrade skills, and I should do that. So, we cannot upgrade this not by half, because we only have 2,500 SP. So let's take a look at what we can do. Boost combo speed 1. No, we already have that. Boost attack level 1. That would be very, very helpful, I think. Yeah. Go look at battle. Apparently I unlocked a new skill at some point. Okay, I like dash attack a whole bunch. How expensive is that? Oh, I already have that. Yep, I do that all the time. Got it. So let's pick up dodge roll, because that's been on my mind. So hold R1 and press X again after a double quick step. And then charging tower, Tiger, build up power by holding triangle to unleash a devastating attack. You'll become less likely to flinch from attacks while charging, Tiger style only. Why are there no crane style upgrades like at all? I want to get the don't fall ability. And then we're going to take a charging Tiger. Hopefully we can do that eventually. That'd be pretty cool. We've got 600 points left. Escape counter. Yagami performs a counterattack while shaking free from an enemy's grasp. Does not work against certain enemies. Let's go for that. Alright, that's a pretty good expenditure of all of our points. Isaiah was saying that he doesn't buy Bethesda games. Which I haven't seen his response yet. Okay, Isaiah was saying that they sued an indie company over the word "pray" for $1 million. Yeah, what's the topic? That, also, Bethesda just sells a lot of buggy garbage and then allows modders to fix it and then tries to monetize the mods that fix it. I mean, Bethesda, I really, really like some of their games, but man. So we listen to Sana-chan again.
Yagami-san.
Hi, Yagami-san. Hey, Sana-chan. What's happening? Okay, so get this. Someone from a production company came up to me and actually introduced himself. No kidding. And he was a producer? I think so. Why else would he have come up to me after he heard me sing? I can't think of any other reasons why a random guy would approach a woman in the street. Our agency will do whatever it takes to help you become a star, is what he told me. That's extremely suspicious.
It's a big problem.
Crazy, right? I get chills just thinking about it. I mean, me, up there on a stage, as a professional. With talent like yours, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, you can do it, Sana-chan! Your songs have the power to reach people in ways they've never been reached before. I would know. With your kind of talent, you'll be a superstar in no time.
Guys.
Everyone! Finally, your big break. Feels like you're already on another level than us. Aren't you getting just a little bit ahead of yourself? Maybe so. She's popular, good at singing, and she's got luck. Maybe she's the real deal. Maybe I'll ask her about how the talk with the agency went. Yeah, she's right there. Just ask. Oh, I guess the meeting hasn't happened yet. Like, I know people that like Fallout 76. I've never played it. I can't, like, I have no opinions myself of Fallout 76. It feels like the broad spectrum reaction to Fallout 76 was that it was released in a minimally functional state, a minimally finished state, and only now, like a year, 18 months after release, are they finally, have they finally patched in things that like people really wanted. I'm glad that the game is turning around. I'm glad that Ubisoft is investing the time and money into making Fallout 76 a better game that better meets fan expectations. I don't necessarily think it's acceptable that they sold the product for $60 first, and then based on that level of interest, then decided to give people what they had paid for. I have complicated feelings about it. Oh, Yagami-san, it's good to meet you again. See you again, I mean. Good to see you too, President Ichinose. Are you here to supervise again? That's right. After all, my management philosophy has always been, let customers be the judge, wasn't it? Bingo! You got it word for word. Let me ask you something. When you think of a successful manager, what qualities come to mind? Successful manager, huh? Let me think here and choose it off of a radial menu. Someone who's extremely innovative. I'd have to say a manager who can create something both innovative and useful. Not everyone has that kind of mind. I see. Was I wrong? Well, when I think of what a successful manager should be, I think of someone who puts the customer first. Huh? What do you mean? For example, we've created a restaurant that doesn't make the customer choose between quality or affordability. Instead, we give the customer both, and that way the customers win both ways. You're right, that is a good deal. And if our customers feel like they're being put first, then they'll keep coming back. What that means is if our customers win, then as far as I'm concerned, then so do we. That's been my philosophy since our restaurant first began. And that's a great philosophy to have. No wonder they made you president. What can I say? Except that you are slightly more friendly towards me now. President Inachote, Ichinose, you're here again? It's almost time for your meeting, remember? We need to get back to the office right away.
Moment.
Oh, Motomura-kun, is it that time already? Sorry to make you rush. I'll be leaving now, Yagami-san, so I hope to see you again soon. Yep, same here. That guy gets his own theme song. A successful manager is one who puts his customers first. That way, both parties win. Sounds like a great president. I'm sure that life lesson, will come in handy as I kick Yakuza to death on the street. Okay, so we are on to our side case, which is a real case, but not before we kick some guys to death on the street.
Bring it on.
Oh, that man did not hit me. I object. All right, let's try our new crane style kick. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay, that's a very short range. Oh! Oh, pelvis punch.
Really, guys?
Ron Brown is asking, is the chef president of something? Yes, president of that fast food joint. Or, actually, I don't know that it's a fast food joint. He is president of the company that owns that fast food chain. And apparently he hangs out at that specific chain or like a branch because it's close to where he does operations. Ron Brown is asking, why does Chris Avellone have to be behind 3 good games or any in total? So I have to say that I'm actually not incredibly familiar, not only with the allegations against Chris Avellone, but also the, like, his body of work. The one thing that I know that he did for a fact was in Pillars of Eternity, he was responsible for both the Durant character and the Silent Widow character. Grieving Mother. Grieving Widow? Grieving Woman. I don't remember what her name was. But that's because I really... Hold on, just time out for 1 second. I loved Pillars of Eternity. Like, I really, really enjoyed that game. I personally, and this was before I knew anything, before any allegations, I personally thought that Durant's storyline and Grieving Mother were so far removed from how those characters actually played, what their mechanics were, that I really, like, aggressively disliked those storylines. They were my least favorite parts of that game. So that is my one exposure to Chris Avellone, and I don't know him from anything else. It's not criticism, it's just the one thing that I know of. Anyway, this is where the client told me to meet him. Kids, I am here to meet a client. We're gonna have to do this later. Detective Yagami. Are you my client?
Ah.
Yes. You can call me Crow. No one does, but I'm trying to get it started. That mask. Are you in that group of thieves everyone's been whispering about lately? Or an unrelated subsidiary of that group? There's no such thing as unrelated subsidiary. Why, you wouldn't snitch if I was, would you? We may be thieves, but we don't steal from the righteous. Just the bad guys. You know, like Robin Hood. He was a bad guy, we're going to steal from him. And because they're bad, it's not a crime. That's for... Oh, wait, sorry, that's Yagami. And it's because they're bad, it's not a crime? That's for a judge to decide, not me. Really? You're more of a goody two-shoes than I thought. The barkeep attender told me this was a request from one of his regulars. But he knew I'd turned down a request from a thief, so he lied to me. Damn, that's cold. Here's the thing. I protect my client's privacy, so you can rest easy about that. But if you're trying to get me to help you steal something, I'm not accepting your case. Okay, that suits me fine. Because all I want you to do is find someone. Find someone? He goes by Jester. I don't know his real name. So he's...
Oh!
Yes, he's one of ours. But I haven't been able to reach him for a while. I think it's safe to say he's missing in action. You know what he looks like? As his name suggests, he wears a jester's mask. Oh, really? That's not a... That's a Guy Fawkes mask, though. I know exactly who that is. One of our guys screwed the pooch, and we ended up needing to run from the cops. We only... Okay, everyone screwed the pooch is a euphemism. It doesn't mean that they actually... never mind. We only managed to get away because Jester distracted them. Sounds like a hell of a friend. That's when we lost touch with him, though. But he's way too good to get captured. And that's what makes his silence all the more perplexing. Sounds like you have a lot of faith in him. He's our ace in the hole. He's smart, professional, and really good. So if he's in trouble, we need to be there for him this time. I see. I'll pay you 50,000 yen. Don't worry, it's clean money. I was curious about that guy myself. If I take this job, maybe we'll cross paths again.
Yeah.
All right, I'll accept the case. Then it's a done deal. We'll be expecting results. Wait. How should I get in touch with you if I find anything? Come back here when you find something out. We always have someone watching this spot. We'll know when you come, Yagami-san. We'll also know when you arrive. I see. So long, then. I'm helping a group of notorious thieves find their buddy. What is life if not an adventure? Where do I even begin? I guess it wouldn't hurt to check out the spot where I saw him last. If I recall, that was the building behind Tenkachi Street. Let's move. So, Bronbron is saying that Chris Avalone was behind Fallout New Vegas, which I have not played, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which I have, and Fallout 2, which I have not played. And also Prey, which I have not played. So that explains why I am so unfamiliar with his body of work. Hold on, we have an unvisited friend. We have a friend who we do not know their identity. We have a potential friend. And I think it's a potential friend because I don't know how to get inside this building. I think I found a way. Hold on, let's check. Oh, no, that's just a different door. Greetings, sir. I'm Matsuzaki, the manager here. Would you care to learn about our Yakiniku special challenge? Sure. What's it all about? It's got 3 trivia questions related to Yakiniku. Answer them right and we'll serve you the finest Kalbi Kamaracho has to offer. I don't know anything about... I can't even say this word. Sounds interesting. A worthy morsel for a worthy customer. Will your knowledge make the grade, or will you end up getting grilled? Find out for only 1,000 yen. Should I take the Yakiniku challenge? Let's try it.
Yeah.
What is life if not an adventure? I'll give this thing a shot. Wonderful. Then let's begin right away. First question. Which of the following innards is located near the rearmost part of the cow? Well, you would think the small intestine. I don't know cows, but that's how humans work, isn't it? Small intestine, right? Bravo! You nailed it! Awesome. Now then, on to the second question. Which of the following innards is continued to be the guts? Considered to be, I mean. Well, fucking all this. So the guts. Large intestine, liver, stomach. The guts. Large intestine. The large intestine? Oh, I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. Such a shame. Crap. Please feel free to try again anytime. Like right now. I'm gonna skip a lot of the dialogue, though.
Yeah.
I'll give this thing a shot. Let's begin. First question. Innards. Small intestine. So, okay. So if it's not... Wait, what did I choose? I chose large intestine. Because I feel like there's the most of that to qualify as guts. So at that point, it's got to be stomach, right? Because heart is in your chest. It's not really guts. Liver is a relatively small percentage of even a cow. I'm going to go with stomach. Stomach. Amazing! You're absolutely right! Awesome. Next is the third and final question. Which of the following cuts is used to prepare kalbi? Literally no idea. So let's go with like not tail, because that would be, if it's tail, that's like the least edible part of the cow, and that includes the hooves, because you can pickle the hooves. The cow's tail is just, it's just mired in shit the cow's whole life. It seems awful. I don't know, so I'm gonna go with hip because it seems like an unlikely answer that is also at least plausible. Is it the hip? Oh, sorry. Why don't you know more about Calbee? The delicious meal that all the kids are talking about. All right, yep, got it. Stomach, that's what we chose, right? Okay, so, Calbee. Well, we're just gonna go tenderloin, I guess. Oh, nope. Still not tenderloin. What's your problem? Hey, remember when we didn't have several thousand yen to throw at a cow quiz? Stomach. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna choose tail. We're gonna work our way counterclockwise around this dial. Is it the tail? Nope. Okay, so it's literally the last one. So what did this cost me? Are we up to like 10,000 yen? Oh, okay, so Brown is correcting, actually Knights of the Old Republic 2. Well, I am not going to hold Knights of the Old Republic 2 against Chris Avallone because that game was made in, like, 18 months, maybe less than that. I mean, it was, you know, whatever issues that Knights of the Old Republic 2 had, it was very, very heavily on the part of the publisher that decided that they wanted to turn around a new Knights of the Old Republic game in about the amount of time that most people would read a Star Wars book. Okay, flank. Is it the flank? Huh? Was I wrong? The opposite! You pass with flying colors! Ugh, you almost had me for a second. Don't pause like that. Ah, I apologize. I thought it would fit the mood. Back to the subject at hand. Since you answered everything correctly, we will serve you the legendary Calbee. Oh, yeah. Not many customers are grounded enough in beef culture to get through all these questions, you know. Well done. Thank God. Now please, follow me. Thank you for your patronage. We eagerly await your return. Amazing. That Calbee was really something else. And that's how we... Wait, let me see if I can go to the hangout spot. I don't think that I can. Back here. Yep, they won't let me hang out with them yet. Broadbound had offered to look it up. No, I don't know. I'm perfectly comfortable with guessing at something like that. When it's something critically plot related, like a character's gonna live or die, there are occasions where I will basically cheat. But in that case, the question at hand was, do I know anything about Calbee? And the answer was no. And then it was, am I a good guesser? And as we talked about in a recent stream, when I gamble, I always lose 100% of the time. So it ended the only way that it could. Also, I do see that there is a side quest here. Nope, not in here though. How do you think that we get to that blue envelope? Oh, not over here.
You don't give up, do you?
Oh, I thought I could grab that. Oh! Whoops.
What a waste.
Yeah, Bron's with me on the map. It would have been about 10 grand to get that. That's okay. Yeah, for the most part, an easy way to get me to start... Oh, this is just back here. Oh, wait, but there was... Oh, yes, okay, so... Sana-chan was going to have a meeting with the record producers, who are definitely record producers and nothing else.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Hey there. How'd it go with that agency? See, that's a lot. Those are happiness dots, is what those are known as. She's pausing for gleeful effect. You're so quiet. Is something wrong?
Sorry
no,
about that.
It's nothing. I must look pretty down, huh?
Hmm?
Ah, Sana-chan. I knew I'd find you sooner or later. Heard you do a little performance here at night. I must say, you don't disappoint. But why waste your talent on all these thankless, small-time shows when you could step into the spotlight right now? I wouldn't say they're thankless. Come on, look around you. You could be doing this in front of millions of people. All you have to do is sign with me. Hey, cheer up. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Besides, you won't get any fans with that gloomy face. Smile more. It always works. Is this guy the producer she was talking about? And who might you be? Oh, I'm just an acquaintance. An acquaintance, you say? You sure don't look like any ordinary guy to me. What line of work are you in?
This is Yagami.
This is Yagami. I'm a detective. The name's Yagami. Well, aren't you fancy? Here, why don't you take my card? I mean to ask for your expertise sometime, huh? Then I'll be waiting for your call. All right, Sana-chan, my offer's still on the table, so think about it. Was that the producer you mentioned last time?
Yeah.
Yep, his name is Saito-chan. Oops. She's really not her usual self today. So, okay, so we have did something happen with him or something feels off. Did something happen with him feels a little bit too direct. If something happened with him, she might be very hesitant to bring it up, and this might like spook her in a way that doesn't make it okay to talk about. So if I acknowledge, hey, I got a really creepy vibe off of that really creepy guy, that might like, oh, you too? Because he sucks super hard. Hope I'm not overthinking it. Yeah, something's definitely up. Oh, okay. So I guess that was just me thinking to myself. Well, I don't think it's that she's not feeling well, so we are now going to ask, did something happen with him? Hey, did something happen with him? Is he bothering you?
Oh!
I don't even know how to say it. He asked me to do a certain job as a condition for my professional debut. Yeah, I can imagine. And what kind of job would that be? He wants me to entertain the CEO of a company his agency works with. Entertain? Like, have dinner with him? If it was only that, then it wouldn't be too bad. But he told me to prepare for what happens after dinner.
Huh?
Meaning he wants you to sleep with him. I'm not sure. He didn't give me a clear answer when I asked him. I could just be imagining things. Either way, it doesn't sound like something you can just casually agree to. Right. Now, Yagami-san, you did say you were a detective, didn't you? That I did. So, I've actually heard some bad rumors about this producer from my friends, who's also from my friend who's also trying to be a singer. She said that girls who get involved with this guy end up experiencing horrible things. That's a rumor that you probably shouldn't ignore, especially in your position. I thought as much. If the rumors turn out to be true, then it seems he wants us girls for more than just our voice. That's why I was wondering, you want me to investigate whether you can trust him or not? That's right. I see. Will you do it, Yagami-san? I'll pay you however much you need. So A, we are going to help her out, but B, Yagami's so flush with cash. So, Brown is asking, what does san mean? San is, as I understand it, and I'm not Japanese and I don't know a lot about Japanese culture, but taken from the various contexts that I've seen, san is sort of a general formal greeting similar to saying sir. It's generally applied towards men. I don't know if it, is sometimes also applied towards women. I just don't happen to know that. But it's generally equivalent to the type of respect that you're showing when you just say, when you're just calling somebody sir, is my general sense of it. We are going to help the poor girl out. I've never been one to turn down an official case, so consider me at your service.
Thank you so much!
I truly appreciate it! But I gotta warn you, I'm not cheap. Can someone who barely made it to the big city even afford something like this? Yagami, don't be a turd about it. Well,
Yeah.
Pay me when you're successful. That sounds like a good plan.
Huh?
What? You don't have to pay me now, but when you make it big, I'm gonna charge you double. So pay me when you're successful.
Oh!
I'm not sure if you're kind or just greedy. Well, I am running a business too.
Thank you so much!
I'll take you up on your offer. Thanks so much, Yagami-san. I look forward to seeing you shine. The producer's name is Saito. He's usually scouting talent who runs Theater Square. Careful, though. Now that he knows who you are, he might be on guard. Hey, I'll think of something. I'm gonna put on my bum outfit. We haven't even worn that yet. So Momoru is saying that san can be to women, and also Brown is asking for chan. So I actually asked about chan because I was like trying to work out how that's applied. Oh, hold on. Saito's supposed to be hanging around Theater Square. Better head over there. So chan is, so the thing I'm about to say was actually described to me verbatim by a guy who grew up in Japan. So I take it, as a fairly reliable source. Chan is generally equivalent to calling somebody cutie. Like, with the style of informality and familiarity that you would have if you were like, with a date and you called them cutie or something like that. Brown is asking how much is 10,000 yen. I don't know. The rule that I learned from Jeff Gersman over at GameSpot is normally like take it down by about 10%. So I think it's roughly equivalent to about $1,000. I could be way off on that, but that's my general understanding. That's in my head what I convert it to. Have I found the calico yet? He's a bit of a scaredy cat. I have not even thought about that cat in a long time. That's the cat fan. I don't know how to find his calico. Yeah, so actually, this is years old. Mia and I went to a Japanese restaurant, and I actually took an opportunity to say, listen, it was actually when I was playing Persona 3. This is how long ago it was. And I was like, listen, I've been playing this game and I just had a couple questions. And they were enthusiastic to talk about it. Like, I was worried about it being like, super uncool to like ask folks from Japan about Japanese culture. But no, they I even asked me about it afterwards. And they were like, no, they were super on board with it. I guess most people just come in and order food. They don't really take the time to, talk about Japanese culture and so forth. Hopefully I did it in a respectful way. It was sort of like, how do we, Wait. Sorry, I'm climbing this automatically, and I think I wanted to go follow up with Sana-chan's agent, but this is where the thief helped me out. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, though. Wait. Isn't that him? Oh, he got a new mask. Gotta get him before he bails. Hey, you!
Huh?
I don't remember this guy's... You're... You hearing the trail of certain thieves? I'm a huge fan. Yeah, see, this isn't the guy. He threw his mask away. It's not him. Burglary Ring supporter says, "Yeah, I'm a major thief aficionado. When I heard they've been spotted here, I totally had to come down and check it out." Wait, so you're not a member yourself? Ha ha ha, nah. But I look the part, right? You wouldn't believe what I went through to get this stuff. Yeah, but why? Because! Just check out these silver accessories, man. 500,000 yen when all was said and done.
Huh?
You're kidding me, right? What's even the point of wearing that much bling? Bling. Well, the ones that the thieves wear cost like a few more zeros, but you can't fault a guy for wanting to dress like his heroes, can you? Oh, so these thieves have a style. I guess even thieves need to make a fashion statement. It's more of a recent thing. They used to be pretty generic, but now they wear really high-end brands. When you get as good as them, I guess you can afford it. So I see. The fee they offered was pretty generous, so I could already tell they weren't broke. Used accessory. I don't feel like I gained that evidence so much as saw it. Sorry, man. Can I ask you to snap a pic of me? I gotta post it to my chatter. I'm a little busy for that. Sorry. Well, this was a dead end. Maybe I should try Senryo Avenue. Also, Markwak is saying that $1 is equal to 106 yen. 93.67, apparently, what 1 yen is. So, yeah, so do that math, because I am terrible with fractions. We've picked up a lot of upgrade parts for the drone. I don't know that I'm ever going to do drone racing, but if we wander past, I might do some upgrades just in case. Yeah, I would say that anybody who wants to learn about Japanese honorifics would be better off searching Google than to ask me, but I will share what I have picked up through the cultural osmosis of having played games like the Persona series and actually maybe just the Persona series. I'm trying to think of any other situation in which I've heard a lot of Japanese honorifics. I don't actually know where I am. Oh, but there's a hangout spot right here. Let's go in and see if we can hang out. Oh, I'm even locked out of here. Womp womp. Oh, so Bron is saying that the 10,000 yen goes to $93.67. So I was off by a whole decimal point. I said $1,000. It's more than it's more like 100. Okay, well that puts my 250,000 yen into perspective. That's basically, what, 2,500 bucks? Okay, well that was a weird way to get down from that building. Oh, wait. The doctor's right here, isn't he? Where's the doctor? How do we get to the doctor? The doctor is... Well, somebody's right there. I thought this deserted industrial park was where the doctor hung out, because if so, I would go get some medical attention from him. Hold on, we've got a new friend. Pardon me, sir. Could you spare a moment of your time? My name is Sagara, and I'm the manager of this establishment. We're currently hosting a Battle of the Alps, our special coffee cupping event. What the hell is a coffee cupping event? You can try several kinds of coffee for free, so there's no loss to your wallet. Sounds like a fair challenge, yes? Free coffee. Yes.
Yep.
I'm up for the challenge. How's this whole cupping thing work? Well then, allow me to explain the process. I will begin by describing 4 types of our favorite coffees. Afterward, you'll have to select 1 cup of coffee to drink with your eyes closed. Then, I'll ask you to guess which coffee that was. Simple enough, yes? Sounds good to me, although your accent is terrible. Before we begin, I'd like to give you some tips on proper coffee cupping. The easiest flavors to recognize in a coffee are bitterness and sourness. People might describe these flavors as sharp or even pungent.
Yeah.
Yep, I can imagine what that would taste like. Now, the tricky flavor here is richness. It can be a pretty vague sensation. True. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. In our cafe, we define richness as the following. A deep, full-bodied flavor that lingers in your mouth for a long while. In other words, it certainly isn't light and it lacks any sort of bite to it. Alright, I think I'm starting to get it. I have no idea what he's talking about. Chivalry's saying this game is full of foodie porn. Isn't it though? Like, I always end these streams super hungry. Taste is quite a complex sensation, wouldn't you say? It encompasses more than just what sits on the tongue. For example, how something smells or feels. Some may say taste is all subjective, but I'm convinced that's the very reason we enjoy it, because it's so broad. Does that not seem to be the case? You make a valid point. There really is a lot that goes into breaking down the meaning of flavor, isn't there? Quite so. Now, without further ado, I will share with you our coffees of the day. For your tasting pleasure, we're offering Blue Mountain, Guatemalan, Mocha, and Kona. Blue Mountain, esteemed as the king of coffee beans, is one of our most popular coffees. It's a standard of our menu. Boasts a refined scent, smooth texture, and a nice balance of sour and bitter. I'm not going to remember any of this. Is this on the test? Guatemalan coffee flavors a fruity, acidic flavor that's balanced well by its bitterness. Furthermore, it's accented by a sweet aroma and contains the perfect amount of richness that makes it simply irresistible. Mocha is distinct for its rich, bitter flavor that lingers on the tongue. It also bears a bold, fruity sort of acidity. Thanks to its elegant, mellow aroma, we sometimes call it our Lady of Coffee. Kona is a famous type of coffee that hails from Hawaii. It's known for its strong acidity and refreshing taste. And thanks to its relative lack of bitterness, it's quite easy to drink. It even gives off a light, sweet scent. Wow, you actually memorized all that. That's nuts. What can I say? I simply adore coffee's intricate delicacies. Now, please remain waiting in your seat.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Ron is still gone. Now go on. You can only taste 1 sip of the coffee. I see. So I should look at the chart and take good note of the taste. Okay, this will help, I hope. This coffee's got them all in there. It's bitter, acidic, and even kind of fruity, yet they all harmonize together. Okay, so bitter, acidic, and fruity. I don't see fruity on the list. Bitter and acidic. So it seems like maybe blended or maybe Blue Mountain. So have you decided on your answer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Oh shit. Blended isn't on the menu. Well, but it said it was bitter. So where even is Mocha? So Mocha is the opposite of bitter, and Kona is the opposite of bitter. So Blue Mountain? Nothing is down towards bitter. Bitter and fruity and kind of acidic. Well, I guess it could be Guatemalan. Is Blue Mountain or Guatemalan? Let's see. He said that if something was rich, then it might be described as... Fuck it. Blue Mountain. That your final answer? Very well, then. Fortunately, your choice was incorrect. One you drank was Guatemalan, idiot. I believe its fruity, acidic flavor belies a subtle hint of bitterness that balances its overall taste. Man, I used to think that once you tried one coffee, you tried them all. Guess I'd better train my taste buds. Quite so. Now, were you able to fully savor the decadent and intricate facets of the coffee drinking due to keeping your eyes closed? Yeah, it felt like I could concentrate more on each distinct aspect by keeping my eyes closed. Splendid! Then I'd say this coffee cupping event I've planned has certainly done its job.
Hey.
Is there a particular reason why you went with a blind taste test?
Hi!
Well, as I've hopefully demonstrated to you, I consider myself a coffee aficionado. I cherish it with all my heart. But as I feel as though a lot of people these days have a hard time choosing what to drink, well, I do pride myself on knowing a coffee's many subtleties. In the end, it all comes down to individual preference. People should simply choose what they like, as long as this drink tastes good to them. I firmly believe that. That's why I put together a special event, where people can enjoy their coffee worry-free. That is possibly the most inspiring coffee speech I've ever heard. And I honestly have to agree. Today was fun. Why, thank you. I'll be here anytime, so please feel free to challenge your perception of taste and try our coffee again.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll stop by next time I need a caffeine boost. I do not think I'm going to do any better at the coffee challenge in the game than I would in real life. I got no friend points for that. Just so everyone who is keeping track knows. All right, let's get down to... Wait. I wanted to go visit Sana-chan's guy amidst a dream. Good. I'm headed in the right direction. Oh, I want to throw him into the other guy.
Really, guys?
I think this is the friend event that I'm not 100% sure how to get to. Yeah, we're just going to bypass that. Let's go on to visit Sana-chan. We've seen a whole sequence of friend events right in a row, and I want to get to the bottom of the mystery of the definitely not a music producer. There we go. Hey there! Interested in becoming Japan's next top talent? Sorry, but no thanks. I'm in a hurry right now, said office lady. Hey, Bron. Okay. Yes, this is Saito. Yes. About Sana-chan. That's Saito, all right. What's he saying about Sana-chan? Yep. Correct. I talked with her not too long ago. She knows the deal. Okay. Absolutely. Will do. I'll head over there right now. Good. Lead the way, you jackass. I am completely exposed out here, so we're going to just check the phone back here. Yep, see, he's turning around. And actually coming back this way. Okay, so I have to see how good of a mask spot this is. Nope, he is on the move once again. What a shame that you can't, like, do a crowd blend like you could in, like, an Assassin's Creed game. He is a squirrely dude, isn't he? Preferred if Yagami's blend spots weren't quite so well lit. He's basically standing underneath a Tarantino spotlight. Boy, this guy is not in a rush for wherever he needs to be. Bronburn's asking if tailing is like tailing in Assassin's Creed. You gotta keep your distance but stay nearby, keep them in your line of sight, and they turn around randomly. Yeah, pretty much. One of the major differences is that instead of doing crowd blending, you just sort of like take a knee behind a sign or anything. It's mostly just, you know, keeping them within view of the camera. If you can do that, you're just fine. And sometimes they'll do things like this where they're like going to a store. This is actually a new activity as of now. Okay. Don't know how to do this without getting too close. Okay, we did it. Although I had intended to dress like a bum, and then I didn't. Who the hell? Looks like they're getting down to business. I need to get close enough to hear them, but without getting caught. Right, no, I wasn't trying to leave. I was just trying to step away to have at least some distance before I put on my disguise. So, the dirty clothes, again, I feel they're just going to get me noticed. Yeah, I feel like nobody pays attention to people in, work clothes. Bronrun is saying that social stealth is great in Assassin's Creed, and that he's glad that they're bringing it back. Yeah, I like that as well. How do I get into here? Just have a seat. Alright, now I can eavesdrop without being caught. So, how about her? Cute, isn't she?
Oh. Fuck yeah, she is. How old's this girl?
Only 19, so she's right up your alley. Her name's Sana Mihama. Says she wants to be a singer-songwriter.
Oh, ain't that adorable, says Rude Dude.
I know, right? She seems really pure. Bet a lot of dudes would get off to that.
Yeah, you can already see the captions. Innocent babe bears it all on camera. Watch what she'll do for stardom. Sweet Sonatron from the suburbs wants to be a singer, but when she gets caught by a perverted producer, he discovers her true talents lie elsewhere. What do you think?
You are one disgusting motherfucker, you know that? And is that perverted producer supposed to be me?
Of course it is, dumbass. Even amateur shit's gotta sound legit these days.
God, these people make me sick. That was Yagami, and me. We are of a mind.
But yeah, as I was saying, this chick could make us hella dough. I ain't gonna just hand her over to television.
Makes sense. Well, I already gave her the heads up, so go ahead and film her. Who knows? Maybe she'll like it. I need to report this to the client. Yeah, Brown Brown is pointing out that Yagami could
Hello?
maybe not stare directly at them if he's trying to be incognito. Sana-chan, I found out some things you should know. Very disturbing things. Where are you right now? Okay. Okay, I'm over at Theater Square. Good. I'll be right there, so please wait for me. Now, Yagami should have absolutely no trouble getting there before the creepos do. I just have to figure out where there is. I have not yet learned the location of things like Theater Square, but there it is. Me is saying this game is full of all porn. Sana-chan! Uh-oh, that's strange. You should be around here somewhere.
Hello?
Sana-chan?
Yagami-san!
Help! They're forcing me to go to their office. Hey! Hurry it up! Sana-chan! This is bad. Where could she be? Did she mention an office? Come on, there has to be a clue somewhere. Search for Sana-chan. So, do I just open up the menu again and look for things that are named office? Because it feels to me like in an urban setting there would be a lot of that. Nothing is marked. Now, he did say that there should be a clue somewhere. So, like, was she taken from here? Can I, like, go into, like, search mode? Okay, here's what we'll do. Let me go here. And... case file, side case, amidst a dream, confirm. Okay, what's more details? I became friends with Sana Mihama-chan, who came to Tokyo with a dream to become a singer-songwriter. She sings in Kamurocho in hopes of making her debut. She seems to have a fan base, so maybe it will work out. That was not helpful. Oh, Saito's business card. Look at that. Okay, perfect. Super Cinderella Productions, Taihei Boulevard East, Ishiyama Building. Okay, so Taihei Boulevard East, Ishiyama Building. Can I remember that for 4 seconds? Taihei Boulevard East, Ishiyama Building. All right, Taihei. Well, you know what? It'll probably be in the thing. Ishiyama Building. Huh. Okay. All right, let me go through a little bit more carefully. Maybe I just have to walk there. Maybe it's not marked on the thing. And the thing about, like, trying to go through it this way is, like, I am looking at it, and I might be scrolling right past it and just completely biff it. All right, I don't see anything with that name here. All right, let's look at areas. So West Taihei Boulevard is for sure where I want to be. Okay, so is one of these the Ishimura building? What is this? No, that's him. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get over here, and then maybe we'll figure it out. Because at least we have a location to search. Okay, so the... Hold on a second. Just check that business card again. Case file. Search for Sana-chan. Okay. Oh, whoops. Taihei Boulevard East. Ishiyama Building. I went to the wrong Taihei Boulevard. Perfectly the wrong side. Okay. All right, well, let's head over here. It's literally just east from here, but I'm going to set the GPS anyway. Sorry, something interesting happened in chat, and I don't know if we just got raided. I'm so sorry. Let me just look here. Yes! Oh my gosh, Patikan, I'm so sorry that I missed it, and then there was so much conversation. Thank you so much for the raid. Patikan has been playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I have not been able to watch that game because we are going to play it someday for sure. But if you are in the mood to see some Ghost of Tsushima, you can check that out at twitch.tv/Patikan, and Mia threw out the shout out in chat just moments ago.
And stay down.
That was a very satisfying backsplat that he did. Okay, so, sorry, I was paying attention. Yeah, so at the moment, Mia, Ghost of Tsushima is only available on the PlayStation 4. That is an exclusive from Sucker Punch that is basically a Sony second-party developer. Oh, hold on, we found it! The Ishiyama Plaza.
Hmm?
Hey, what are Sana-chan's fanboys doing in a place like this? Alright, Sana-chan, here I come! We're coming to free you from your cage, oh beautiful songstress of Kamaracho. Are you guys ready? Here we go! Hey. Wait. What do you guys think you're doing? Oh, you're the one who was talking to Sana-chan. Some sketchy guys ran off with her, and nothing about it seemed right at all, so it was up to us to follow them. Okay, so this is, in and of itself, a super weird storyline where, like, weirdly obsessive fanboys are gonna be the good guys in this story. I'm not sure that life works that way either. They're just creepy in a different way. We don't have time for this, brethren. Sana-chan's in there. So this is the place. We've got a pretty solid infiltration plan. Did you come to join us? No. You guys wait here and call the police. I'll deal with them on my own. Okay, good luck, sir. Patikan is saying something with which I... Oh, no. What the... Rude dude. Who do you think you are? Barging in here out of nowhere? I'm here to take Sana-chan home. Oh, you're that detective. Would you mind not getting in our way? Yeah, all we need to do is educate her a little, so she won't misbehave on the job. You want in on the fun? Then you have to settle for sloppy seconds, or maybe sloppy thirds. I'm really gonna enjoy this. Oh boy. Acting out the hero fantasy, are we? Then it's time we gave you a taste of reality.
You don't give
menacing men. Menacing men! Oh, they got a taser! That's new. Can I get the taser next? Oh boy. Oh, what is this? What is he doing? No! Are you alright, Sana-chan? It's alright, Sana-chan. You're safe now. Bronwyn is asking, why would they go somewhere further than 1 minute from where they take her? Kamurocho is a relatively small place. Thank you, Yagami-san. I'm sorry I let this happen. If only I'd warned you.
No.
Don't blame this on yourself. Do you think I'm not meant to be famous? What are you saying? What happened just now? I don't think I can take anymore. If this is what the future's like for me, then forget it. Yagami says, I'm sure there's ways to prevent this from happening again. There has to be. Maybe that's true, but I'm so scared. Sana-chan. Just thinking about those awful men makes me cringe. I'm literally shaking right now. You went through something no one should ever have to experience. It's those men that we're discussing, not you. Yeah, but look what happened. I'm nothing but a clueless country girl with no idea how cruel the city really is. All I wanted was to be under the flashing lights, pouring out my soul to people who love my music. And what did I end up doing? I walked right into a trap, not even caring about the consequences. But it wasn't that much of a trap. She got snatched off the street. So ignorant, so stupid. Then again, people often blame themselves for the bad things that happen to them, even if it is entirely the fault of others, so I actually do get it. Come on. No, you're not. You know, maybe I should just go back to the countryside. Forget my hopeless dream.
That might be a good idea.
It's too early to give up. Don't you think it's a little too early to be giving up like this? Yes, you trust... Okay, she talked to the wrong people, but whatever. But that was your only fault, and it was an accident at that. Are you really going to give up on your dream just because you stumbled on your first step? I don't know what to tell you. I've made some mistakes in my time too. I know how much it hurts to think you've won, only to have it all taken away. But if you let your dream go, it'll never come back, no matter how much you regret it later on. Yagami-san. Hey, if you still want to give up though, I won't stop you. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, Yagami-san, but actually,
Don't give up, Sana-chan!
Yeah, you're a super talented singer, Sana-chan. Throwing away all those songs you wrote, it'd be a terrible waste. That's right, I have no idea how I'd get through my day without you.
You guys.
Everyone. But, I'm not singing this. He's singing her song. Everyone, he's singing her song. That's what he's doing. He's singing it.
Oh!
They're singing the song. Oh, they're all singing the song. Everyone can read the song that they're singing. Hope. That's you, Sana-chan. You sang that in front of all of us. Remember? Just earlier today? It isn't like you to give up hope. It's not like me to give up hope? Give up? Yeah, that's because you're the light of hope itself. That song gave me courage. That song gave me courage to face my boring-ass job every day, no matter how much it sucks. All because of my song? Yes, ma'am. Your passion set our spirits ablaze with burning desire. Okay, that's okay. That's why I will never give up on you. What would I do without you guys? Looks like you've already got yourself a dedicated fan base. Can't ask for much more than that, except maybe 6 feet of distance. Yagami-san, I know I said I was scared, and truthfully I still am. But you know what?
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep going, no matter what happens.
She kind of covered it for me. Good. All right.
Thank you so much, Yagami-san.
Also, in addition to my thanks for Yagami-san, I'd like to ask you from here on out, I'll be giving it my all. So please, keep cheering me on. That's exactly what I plan to do.
Me too.
Same here. I was never serious about her paying me back when she's successful. But who knows? At this rate, maybe she'll end up famous enough to have 5 friends. Hopefully by then, she'll be on TV. The camera drifts up. She'll be on TV and living a life of luxury far away from me in this place. Brought to you by Last Wave Urban Style Dining Bar. Well, Mia, I don't know the... Oh, hold on! Breaking news! Girlfriends! If you can text, you can date. You'll meet several promising young ladies through side cases that may eventually agree to go out with you, including 19-year-olds, apparently. Once this happens, they'll start to message you regularly. You can take this opportunity to invite them out via the Messages app. I'm sorry, everyone. We will not have Yagami dating the 19-year-old, okay? We'll be on the look for love, but it's not going to be with someone that's literally half his age. Back. Dating builds intimacy. As you exchange messages with your girlfriend, choose the option that you think will make her happy in order to build intimacy. Oh, Mia's gonna be... Mia, don't break your laptop. Mia, get a pillow. Scream into the pillow, Mia. Eventually, you'll be able to ask her out on dates, and she may even make the first move herself. Note that if you decline an invitation, you'll be able to go out another time if you message her later on, unlike in real life. Hold on. Note that even if you decline an invitation, you'll still be able to go out another time if you message her later on, unlike in real life. After going steady long enough and building a healthy level of intimacy, perhaps she'll even confess her feelings. Well, I can't wait. And then the next pop-up is for Mortal Wounds. Okay, so with that out of the way, I think we're gonna head south and maybe stop by at Kyushu #1 star owner on the way to get a snack and check in with our good friend, whoever it is that lives at Kyushu #1 star family. Oh, it's this guy. Welcome. If it isn't good old Yagami-san. Hey, so I see you've added something to the menu. Yep, I call it Crushin' Chashu Challenge. It's a supersized ramen with no leftovers allowed. Oh, nice. Thanks to that, we have a lot of youngsters stopping by. Though they do keep taking photos instead of eating right away. I suppose that's good for business. That's really good to hear. And I owe it all to you, Yagami-san. Thanks a bunch. Hey now, don't forget your ramen has always tasted great. You should be getting a lot of customers. You always seem to have something positive to say. Hope my new ramen will have you singing its praises as well.
Yep.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm glad he's back to his old self, now that everyone appreciates his cuisine. Can't wait to try it myself. Hooray! Our city reputation is up to 4 out of 50. Let's have some chashu, because our health is down and our hunger is up. Where is it? Chashu rice bowl. No! Oh, look, right here. He actually added it to the menu. That's really neat. We're going to have that, and maybe a side order of fried rice. What do you think about that? Mia says I need a bite plate. And Brownman is saying, how does one only get 5 friends? Oh, it was hard for me to get. Well, apparently you just sing on the street. Brown, you know the guitar. You're already halfway there. All right, let's try this Crushin' Chashu challenge.
It's the spot.
So I don't know what that is. It looks a little bit like pork dumplings or something. It looks really good.
Back to it.
But no, a moment of just serious for what it's worth. Your quality of friends is a million times more important than your quantity of friends. Same thing goes for followers. Same thing goes for subscribers. It's the people who hang out and have your back. Those are the people who are the most important. Dopey Cop says, "Hey, stop it right there." What's going on? Okay, meet up at camera. Hold on, there's too much dialogue. Got it.
Oh, hold it.
Weren't those two in the same group of thieves?
Damn it.
Excuse me.
Did those guys just steal something, officer?
Yeah, some poor woman's handbag.
Really? Weren't they those thieves everyone's talking about lately? I thought they only stole from the unjust.
That's a bald-faced lie. Nothing. Propaganda. As you can tell, they're stealing whatever they could get their grubby mitts and just... it's a lot of dialogue when I can't talk.
It doesn't add up. Those guys said something about meeting at Camaro Theater. Maybe I can catch up to them. And they are over here. I'm a big fan. Mia saying I'm a big fan of less is more when it comes to friends. Seriously, I'm gonna get tossed into this building. Having just a couple of good friends is way more rewarding than a pile of acquaintances, says Mia, which I very much agree with. And then Bron says, okay, when Yagami, I need to run and read at the same time, or whatever his name is, said, oh, that hits the spot. It sounded like he was basically being dirty. Either that or I'm too dirty-minded for this. Well, Yagami, I am perfectly not going the right way. Hold on a second. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. We've talked a little bit at points in this game about how sometimes games made in Japan speak to a different sensibility than what we might expect here in the United States. My understanding is that one example of that actually just got patched out. They made a lot of script changes to... Sorry, that might be giving it too much credit. They've made changes to... I think this is the place I don't quite know how to get to. They made changes to Deadly Premonition 2 because I don't want to talk about it here. There's a lot of information out there about it if people want to look it up. But they actually patched it because it was being widely recognized as being really not well stated. I don't want to... I don't know if it went as far as like transphobia, but a lot of really, really clumsy stuff in that game that just got adjusted via a patch. I don't remember if we had a voice for Mommy. Oh, but she's not... Yeah, sorry, I'm actually full, Mommy. I don't have a lot to offer for right now. Okay, this does not appear to be the place that we can... The place that we're looking for. Camaro Theater Garden is what we're on the lookout for. Brunman's saying that he wants more than two that way. Hopefully, when I hopefully never, but still probably lose one of them, it's going to hurt left when I have more good friends. So we're looking for the entrance to the theater, is what I know now. And let's look around. Let's actually look at the building instead of just the mini-map. Yeah, Camaro. This is it. It's the building anyway. How do we get in here? These look like side entrances, like stage entrances. Ah, okay. This looks like an entrance. Yeah, I don't know, Bron. Sometimes friends, like, move away or, you know, wind up disappointing you or whatever, and that's very frustrating. But the most we can do is try to aim for, yeah, again, relationships with people who are good humans, people who have your back. I could upgrade the drone, but I feel like this would be an odd time when we're trying to track down a thief. Brunner is asking, why does so much Japanese entertainment have so much lewd content? I don't want to say that all of it does. You know, there are things in the Persona games that make me cringe, and I'm like, oh, this... So, it's important to understand that for a game like this, or for a game like the Persona games, or a game like, you know, Fire Emblem Three Houses, or whatever, these are coming from a different culture, and I feel like there's space to talk about how I perceive it through my lens, hopefully without drawing a lot of judgment on their lens. You know, to me, it would be super weird if Yagami, this guy, who appears to be in his late 30s, let's say, was dating a 19-year-old. That would be unusual. She's a consenting adult, at least, you know, would be here in the United States. It just strikes me as quite an age difference, and I think that maybe he should leave the 19-year-old to the 19-year-olds, and he should date someone more in line with his own age. I am apparently not where I need to be. I'm in Millennium Tower, not Kamuro Theater. Really thought this was part of the same building. All right. It's just up here again. Oh gosh, Lucha Freddy had to ban 2 users last night on stream. Actual users or bots? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, and so let's just... How to discuss this? You know what? We're among friends, so I feel like it is... I feel like hopefully this can be sort of shared and talked about a little bit. Mia has announced that next Wednesday, so pretty much a week from today... Wait, it's right there. How do we get to that? Maybe it's downstairs. A week from today... A week from yesterday, she is going to be starting... The Walking Dead. Telltale's The Walking Dead games. And the moderation in those episodes is going to be somewhat more stringent than people might be accustomed to. And I just want to make sure that there's no... Well, oh, you know what? They'd definitely be on the rooftop. Myself and Chivalry will really be keyed in very closely on what is being said in chat to make certain that as little of the plot is going to be announced in advance, spoiled, or anything else as possible. And I'm not looking forward to moderating any of the regular viewers, so I would just sort of like share maybe now and spread throughout the community. The goal is going to be, if it hasn't happened yet, don't say anything. None of like, this is my favorite character, or that character made me sad, or like, just focus on what is happening and what has previously happened. So I want to continue with the game, but I'm sort of thinking ahead on, we want to make sure that everybody has a really good time with that, and that we don't have to do a lot of moderation. So this is where those 2 person actors were going to meet up. Those clothes. Is that them? Well, it looks like them. Oh, Freddy, that is awful. We will close in on that. So Fox is saying, oh, phew, close one. I told you this was a bad move, man. We're just robbers now. I thought we were only going to steal from the wicked. Isn't that Crow's whole philosophy? Maybe it was, but that hypocrite doesn't practice what he preaches. So why should we? What? That's what I read on the net, too. It's really true? Well, here's what I heard, man. Basically, he got offered a job by some big corporation to steal secrets from their competition. Money they offered was so good, the senior members knew they couldn't turn it down. So they took it and then split the profits. None of them even made it down to grunts like us. What about Jester? He'd never do that. Would he? No way. Jester's not like that. So what they told us about how he quit over the profit splitting, think that's true? No way, man. He didn't like how Crow was running the show, so he split. Damn, dude. But I still say Jester's an idiot, too. Just because you claim you're a righteous thief doesn't mean you're not gonna do time if the cops catch you. So what's the point? Might as well try to come out ahead. guess, but you think the rest of the crew knows all this?
I doubt the newbies do. They all bought into Crow's lies, and they probably think Jester's probably actually missing. So I say we keep getting better and hope Crow cuts us in on the next big job. Good a plan as any, right?
Wait a sec. Fuck it. Can't do this anymore. I'm gonna quit. Maybe I should just turn myself in. Oh shit. Sounds like this client's been trying to play me. Jester isn't missing. He just quit because his group got hijacked by this Crow guy. And if I had to guess, Crow's motivation is looking for Jester. Sorry, Crow's motivation looking for Jester. Well, it couldn't be good. Okay, Oathbreaker Crow. We know he's not in the up and up. I think me and my client need to have a discussion. Now I just have to figure out how to get off this roof. Actually, let me look real quick, because there was a hangout spot that I keep trying to find. No, so Bron, the issues that are in conversation about The Walking Dead is only that, like, we've all, like, a lot of people have seen that there's a lack of respect for people who are encountering it for the first time. So, like, right now, like, let's just all not talk any specifics about The Walking Dead. That'll be the rule in Mia's stream as well. We want to avoid not only people coming in and saying something explicit about what happens in the game, but also, like, none of, like, oh, that's my favorite character, or, oh, I can't believe what happened. Like, even sort of vagaries like that, at best, they're a huge distraction. And at worst, they can infer, you know, you can infer a lot from them. So I don't want to get off on that whole topic. It's just something that I was thinking about where it's like, you know, I am not looking forward. God. Oh, I like that backhand. I think this guy went inside, though. Okay, that was a little bit of a weird freeze frame, but I'll take it. Oh, hold on. Triple question mark says, greetings, sir. That's not how I expected that sentence to end. Greetings, sir. Would you like to see some breasts today? I'm talking some world-class lady loaves here. Knockers that will knock your socks off, says Yosuke. Some incredible inflatables. Some people call them incratables.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Yosuke-kun?
Eh?
Oh, Yagami-san. I don't remember Yosuke. Who's Yosuke? Oh, wait. No, Yosuke's like the panty professor's sister's brother. What the hell were you just asking me? I do remember this kid. This is the guy that was creeping on his sister. Oh, I'm actually working part-time as a barker. Ugh, I don't want to be... I'm not friends with him. You get that off the screen. Wait, what? I thought you were supposed to be a student.
Hi.
I am, but I'm going to vocational school right now. Well, then why is a vocational school student working as a barker? Oh, a lot of us students do this kind of work. It's easy and it pays well, you know? That may be true, but I must say, I'm not all that impressed with your career choice. Hey, now, this is actually a very important job, a noble undertaking even. So, I will ask once more, are you ready to witness the honkiest Hooter experience you've ever had in your life?
Huh?
Dude, do those terrible names work on other guys? They're certainly not working on me. Wait, there's a reason why I'm doing this. Call it a greater purpose, if you will. I'll even beg you if I have to. Well, he does seem pretty earnest about this. Should I just play along? What? No, I don't like either of these. So here's the problem. I like doing all the content in games. Like, every once in a while, and I think this is one of them, there'll be like a mission that just like weirds me out and I just don't do it. We saw that happen in Outer Worlds. We saw that happen in, oh God, what was the last game that we played? There was one quest that was just like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. No, I'm busy right now. Sorry, but I'm a little bit too busy to be gawking at a lady's stretch. A stranger's chest. Yeah, sorry. But if you ever feel the urge to satisfy your visual needs, please come back and let your pal Yosuke show you the way. Keep it in mind. I'll take it under advisement, Yosuke. See you later. Find it. Make better choices. So, he who had to refresh 3 times because Twitch was telling him he was timed out in another channel. What does timed out mean in this, sense? So, I am actually going to pause right here, and we're going to save it up, and that is going to be the end of the episode, because it's gotta be 95 degrees in here again. It has been steadily heating up. It's a complete sauna in here. I'm so sorry, Hihu. Yeah, we've been going for a nice long time. Marquack is celebrating more quote material. I'd rather quote material than any other kind of material, if you take my drift. Here's the thing. Part B is, I legitimately don't know how far that goes, and I don't want there to be anything that gets us in a lot of trouble on Twitch. So, Yosuke can go to hell. I think his quest line can go to hell. I know that Mia in particular is probably curious to see how nuts that gets, but just all around, just yuck. Just yuck. Yuck to all of it. We're going to go down here, settings, and whoops. Return to title. Yeah, and let me just draw a quick line. Let me just take a quick look. Patikin saying that he streamed the Walking Dead games and never had issues. Somebody, I'm trying to get it. Lucha Freddy's suggesting maybe set it to sub only mode for those streams. Lucha Freddy, that's not a bad idea. It really isn't. Because here's the thing. I like, Mia and I have very, very high standards for spoilers. The same goes for Drienne and Mormaru, where incidental comments can come across communicating a lot more than is intended. And even when there's no malice, it can still come to color or shift your impression of a game. And we want Mia to have the freedom to stream, but also to not, like she wants to share the journey, but not have other people jump in. So I just want to make sure that people are prepared for the level of moderation that there might be, and that's the only reason that I brought it up. Sorry, I'm actually going to save it again, because I just did a lot of chatter, and I want to make sure that nothing weird gets lost. Saving, done, and now we're going to just exit out to the main menu. That's view controls. Return to title. Okay. Yeah, or Mormaru saying that go set it to follower for 10 minutes. So interestingly, Mia used to have that as a rule, and it was turned off because people wanted to be able to raid over and do their raid messages. It's a tough balance to strike. I tend to accept the fact that when I play something live like this, or Days Gone, when we streamed Days Gone here, a couple people jumped into the chat and deliberately posted mid-game spoilers. It's a thing that happens, and the most you can do is just sort of roll with it. But I'm just sort of spreading the word that myself and Chivalry and maybe others, for all I know, will be super on point. And if it comes to moderation to get a specific comment out of chat, and actually, slow mode is another possibility that if the chat is set to slow mode, that would give moderators a chance to intercept specific messages while letting the bulk of it through. And I think that can be done without moderating a specific user. But I'm not sure. It'll be something that's worthy of consideration. In any event, we are going to call it here. At the end of every stream, we have been trying to do a specific highlight to someone. And who better than More Than a Mia? She's been such a topic of conversation with her upcoming stream. More Than a Mia just yesterday finished playing Truberbrook, which was a very interesting and high quality adventure game that I had never heard of, and to see the quality of set design, graphical artistry, voice work, and writing, I am just very surprised that that game slipped so far below the radar. I believe that was another gift to her from He Who Dies, that we want to do sort of a special highlight for him coming up as well. But thank you so much to He Who for sharing that. In the spirit of that, Mia will be continuing Frightening Fridays tomorrow. I believe that she just wrapped up Amnesia, as I recall, so it'll be interesting to see what is next on tap for Frightening Fridays. On Sundays, it'll be back to Graveyard Keeper. On Tuesday, more game night with the peeps, and then on Wednesday, 1 week from yesterday rather, she'll be jumping into her very first Telltale game, and I am very much looking forward to it, so that will be something that we can all share together. Mia's a wonderful stream, and in addition to everything that I just said, she is doing a fundraiser this month, in the month of July, for Color of Change. Actually, just this week, I saw a spokesperson, or maybe one of the highlight leaders of Color for Change, on the news talking about recent events in Portland, where, as of this statement, we have basically a secret police force. We have federal agents that are unnamed, unmarked, wearing camouflage, being deployed by the federal government to go in against the wishes of the local municipal leaders and conducting operations where they grab people off the streets and they detain them for an unknown period of time. They may or may not be charged with anything, and they may or may not be released promptly. And we don't have any details of that. That's a little snapshot into the United States of America here on July 23rd, 2020. And if anything, it is worse than it sounds, because we cannot necessarily dedicate entire streams to talk about what rapidly seems to be a real crisis to our democracy. But that's what's happening. It's on my mind every day, and every once in a while it comes up. So if that sounds horrifying for you, and it does to me, please consider donating to an organization like Color of Change. And twitch.tv/morethanamia is doing a month-long donation drive for that right now. The only caveat that I have to point out is, oh God, Mia, can she post the fundraising link? Yes! ×2, please post the link. The only caveat that I have is that, as near as I can find, the only option is to donate through PayPal. So you have to have some sort of a PayPal account in order to participate. We do not, so I'm going to look at finding a way to maybe interact with someone who does and just hand them cash, and then we can do a donation that way, because I want to make sure that we get our donation in as part of the drive. Alternatively, if there is a way to donate outside of PayPal, please let me know, because I was not able to find one. Anyway, with that said, we are going to wrap up here. With that shout out for Mia, please do check out twitch.tv/HeWhoDies, Petiken at PETIEKEN, Tashir Games at TASHERRE Games. Please also check out his recently released album, Because I Can, and you will find a link to that and everyone that I just mentioned here on our Twitch channel. Drien_Lavode, that's DREN_LAVODE, twitch.tv/Mr. Binky, JV McMaster, Diesel Jones with a Z, Haseo Ryu at HASEORYU, Toxic with 2Ks, Sanka UK, and so many more. Papa Lotko, I don't even think I said it the last couple of times. There's so many people to shout out. PAPULATKO, wonderful artist, responsible for the emotes here on this channel, as well as full-length playthroughs of games like Skyrim, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Ori and the Blind Forest. She did a bunch of Tropico 6 earlier in the year. Lots of variety in Papa Lotko's stream. And who would we be if we did not also call out twitch.tv/TheSunnyPanda, the leader of Panda's Beach Babes, recently shaved live on stream for having hit his first ever sub goal. Big congratulations to Div over that. And with that out of the way, we're going to get the air conditioner turned back on, because I might faint. Until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.